Welcome to the Spork and Knife Show. Today we have a compelling video for you where we are going to evaluate.
Is it gum-pelling?
Gum-pelling video where we will evaluate different spearmint gums. I'm here with my compatriots. And we will all taste each flavor, and as we taste them, we're going to rate the gums relative to each other to find out which is the best.
Because sometimes you're standing there in the checkout line, and you're like, man, I want some spearmint gum. But there's so many different kinds of spearmint gum.
And that's what we're here for. We're here to help you make that ultimate decision at the checkout.
Because, as always, you can trust in Spork.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
You're going to make an impulse buy. Don't make it on an impulse. Be
All right.
informed.
We've got a lot of choices here.
So our first one we're going to try is extra long-lasting flavor. Go ahead and pop these out for you. A little quick fact on extra. One stick of gum has 2 carbohydrates and 2 sugar alcohols.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's 35% fewer calories than sugared gum.
Huh.
So this
sugar-free?
is sugar-free gum. Now, fun fact, actually, the gum is not sugar-free. It actually just has less than 1 gram of sugar. So they can claim it's sugar-free.
Right. But it really isn't.
Correct.
Well,
For all you sugar gum aficionados.
Stephen.
Dink it and sink it. Okay.
Well, I mean, it tastes like spearmint gum.
Yeah. Nothing fancy.
I have a feeling all of these are going to taste like spearmint gum because that's what they are. Well, I mean,
The snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
yep. So, I mean, spearmint's not my top choice. I like peppermint. More of a peppermint guy. But
The gum's got a nice chewy
it
consistency.
does. I like the bounciness. I've had gum in my mouth before that's like...
I've
That's
had
like,
gum in my mouth.
I've had chewing gum in my mouth.
And
And it
Maria, there's gum in my mouth.
it melted pretty much right away.
You melted in my mouth, Maria.
I'm not helping my case at all.
Does it feel like the gum's kind of disintegrating?
I feel like the flavor is just about starting to die down.
Yeah, it is starting to, like, it's not as chewable as it was when I first...
There was one point of like ultimate softness.
Yep.
And now it's starting to harden up a little bit. The flavor's going away.
I'm not a fan.
So we measure it based off of blowing a bubble.
Not a bad idea.
Like, that should be one measurement.
Yeah.
If you're going to blow a big bubble, though, you'd probably need about 2 or 3 sticks.
I can't get a bubble.
I'm good at blowing.
There, let's do that. Let's put 2 sticks in our mouth here. So we can get a bubble. And we'll do that. We'll rate each one on flexible. If we can blow a bubble with it or not. And that will determine the winner.
It will? Just the bubble?
No.
No, also needs to be flavor.
Flavor.
And chewability.
Chewability.
The lastiness of the flavor. I think that's what they're actually trying to advertise on this extra, is that the flavor lasts a long time.
But it doesn't.
It
30
does.
seconds.
No, I was like, less than a minute.
So, when I put the new stick of gum in my mouth,
It's instantly more chewable.
it was more chewable. The flavor came back. It's really strong right off the bat.
Yeah.
When it first starts, when it first hits, but then about 30 seconds later, it starts wearing off. You still have that spearmint flavor, just not as strong as it was.
It's still not very bubbly. I'm having a hard time. Yeah, I'm having a hard time blowing it, you guys.
Mostly because chewing gum's not meant to be blown as far as bubbles. But
Wasn't bad.
But if you can't blow bubbles, how are you going to annoy the person sitting next to you?
Yeah.
Honestly, that should
I've had people popping gum. I absolutely hate that. Because on my nerves.
All right. If I was gonna give this one like a 1 out of 10, I'd give it like a basic like 4 or 5.
I think what we could do, let's put this one in the middle,
Okay.
and when we take the next one, we'll see is it better?
Or worse.
Or
I like
worse.
it.
So, hey.
I like it.
Better is on this side, worse is on that side.
Yep.
We'll move them this way, and we'll line them up in that order.
All right.
Let's do double mints.
All right. This is Wigglies, 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 Wigglies. Kind of like the default gum. When I think of gum, I think of like double mint gum, like the double mint twins.
Yeah, I
You know?
mean, you see these commercials where you see all these twins
Do you
chewing
remember the
double mint gum.
movie with Matt Damon where he was stuck to the other guy, where they were twins? Called Stuck on You. And it had Matt Damon where he was a fry cook with his brother who was a Siamese twin.
Right off the bat, the smell is quite a bit different.
Yeah,
than
it's
the
much
extra.
more minty.
Wrigley's has more of a spice to it, I think.
Yeah?
So,
But
Okay.
less flavor.
Yeah. The mint did not hit me as strong.
Yeah.
But it has sort of a, like
Mhm.
almost a cinnamony spice to it.
Yeah.
yeah, I could get it.
But anyway, they fall in love with another set of conjoined twins. And they open a restaurant where they're making burgers, yet they're all conjoined together.
You sure this isn't a dream?
I want to be stuck to Matt Damon.
I mean, that sounds like a made-up dream. But,
Okay, instantly I can tell this gum is it's more chewable. It's easier to chew. It doesn't feel like it's disintegrating.
alright. Try to blow a bubble here.
I still got a pretty strong flavor.
Yeah. Bubbles aren't your forte, are they?
Nope. Even bubble gum, I'm not good with it. Well,
See,
I
the
think
more I chew, I'm getting more mint flavor.
that's what I was about to say. This one seems to be lasting quite a bit longer than the extra. And that's a good bubble.
Uh-huh.
Based off of the
Affordable.
flexibility, chewability, and
And
flavor,
bubbleability.
I'm going to put this one, what do you guys think, right here?
Oh yeah, that's definitely much better than the extra.
I'd say it's one step, but it is starting to lose its flavor now. Flavor was actually longer on the double mint than the extra, but
So,
still.
you always see these commercials about Orbit.
Dirty mouth, clean it up with Orbit gum. You dirty, disgusting man! Stick the Orbit gum in your mouth!
Well, now we're going to test it out. If you watched our last video, you know that it was pretty terrifying and horrible. So, we'll need all the help we can get.
See, I don't like the weird stick gum.
The ones that are...
It's not a traditional
Yeah, it's not a traditional stick. It's flat, like a little canoe. You know?
Yeah. It, I mean, it smells like spearmint gum.
If you stick it up your nose, it's harder at first.
Yeah. Okay. It's definitely different than these two.
I
Yeah.
like the mint flavor of it.
I
think
agree.
it's a more of just plain mint flavor.
It's got like a cooling.
Yeah. I like that with Orbit. so far, this is my favorite out of the three we've tried.
I agree.
But we'll test it.
There's your sinuses, the cooling.
Oh, yeah.
Back to the mint.
Yeah. You know, also, I heard that Eclipse does the same thing. Cools your mouth off too. But anyway, we'll get to that in a minute.
I feel like it's getting real disintegrating soft real quick, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not real long lasting. I think a lot of these are for situations where you're like, oh, my mouth feels dirty and stinky breath. Let me just pop this in there, get an explosion of flavor, clear your palate, and hopefully help your breath for a little while. But I could see where the gum does not give you, it doesn't have a whole lot of benefit over just taking a mint because it doesn't last that long
I agree.
as far as pure breath goes.
So what do you guys think? Where should we put this one? I don't think it's as good as Double Mint. But I think it's better than Extra.
I was able to do a pretty good bubble with the double mint, so I feel like that gives it a bigger point in my book.
Mm-hmm. I kind of like the flavor of this one. The double mint had kind of that cinnamony. It was all right,
Yeah.
but I like the flavor of this one. But I think we could probably put it somewhere in between
Yeah,
these two.
I was what I was about to say. It's not as it's
It's
better
definitely
than
better
Extra,
than the extra.
but it's not as good as Double Mint.
Yeah, I agree. In case we need like a palate cleanser, we got some Clamato juice here. Anybody wants any Clamato, you just let me know. No?
I'm good.
No, I think I am.
We
good.
had plenty of that in the Slurpee.
Alright, I think next we're going to go with Eclipse. Definitely a different kind of packaging. Definitely get the most bang for your buck with 60 pieces.
Yeah, and
But they're pretty small.
all you do is tip it, and it comes out in your hand.
It's true.
I mean, we might need 3 of these. Look how small they
Yeah,
are.
you know, good point. And they're candy coated, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, taking the smell test, I can't even smell.
Yeah, the coating.
The coating does it, but let's.
Also made by Wrigley's, who make Double Mint.
Yeah.
So,
Very strong flavor.
Mm.
Not necessarily a good flavor, but
oh,
I feel like this is going to get rid of bad breath. Though.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's
When
really...
they say Eclipse, I mean
Total-
any other flavor that was ever in your mouth is
It eclipses everything already.
It's spicy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a total eclipse of the heart.
Yeah.
Now it has opened my sinuses even further.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you're wanting to get rid of bad breath, this is going to do more than
Oh
all
yeah.
of these.
Oh yeah.
I get the... Oh, it's clearing out my sinuses.
But if I wanted to sit and chew on a piece of gum,
Mm-hmm.
this would not be the gum I would
Right.
choose. Because my mouth is burning.
Yeah.
No, it's not the
It's
gum you
opening.
choose.
It's opening all.
It's
the,
also very
all the-
small pieces. I don't feel like I could really even blow much of a bubble with 3 pieces.
I don't even want to try. Because I feel like it's going to burn my tongue.
Like this actually made my nose run. Did it do that to you guys?
Yeah.
It could be wrong, but
So-
it definitely opened me up.
Okay.
So I feel like this is good if what you're wanting was just to open up your sinuses and clear out your.
If you just need like
Throw it in
mint
your
to
mouth.
punch you in the face,
But
go with that.
why would I get this when I could just get a strong mint?
Yeah, like an Altoid or...
So I think that this would actually go on the lower end as far as gums go.
Yeah.
That
And
that is-
also another thing I don't like about these is they've got that coating, that candy
Yeah,
coating.
I don't like that.
Because you have to chew through it first before you get to the flavor. With these, you actually can smell before you put it in your mouth.
Yeah, I don't
So-
like that. I don't like that at all. Oh man, it's like Listerine gum.
Yeah, it really is.
All right, next we're gonna
Woo,
go
and it
with
sticks with you.
Trident.
It sticks with you.
3 out of 4 dentists. I'm sorry, our assistant director Jess is miming something instead of just speaking.
You should clean your palate before you try another one since that was
Oh,
so strong.
our palate's real clean.
Here, I'm gonna take a swig of this.
Well, there's
Cola.
already an instant minus for Trident. The pack just comes apart.
Yeah, because one's to share and one's to keep.
But you can't close it. Assistant Director Jess, you're wrong.
So we'll see if the flavor and the long lastingness is good enough to overcome the packaging.
Right on the package, it says bursting
Whoa.
with more
I
flavor.
don't know if I can handle
More flavor than the Eclipse?
And this is American, this is ADA accepted. So 3 out of 4 dentists recommend chewing Trident gum.
Oh,
Well,
this is
it
gonna
definitely smells
clean
the
my
part.
teeth.
I don't know about that. I don't know why.
You having trouble?
A little bit.
Well, I don't know if it's possible. This has even more of the sort of the you can clear your sinuses.
Yeah,
type.
kind of like this.
Yeah.
It's like there's a juice in it that just kind of
Burst
that,
in the mouth.
that
Yeah.
cooling flavor, and it's not real.
It's not as strong as, it's not like as pungent as the Eclipse. I could definitely chew that easier.
Yeah.
I still don't like it though.
Yeah, I don't know that I would choose that over the double mint or even the Orbit.
I don't know.
For me, I think it goes right there.
I don't know. I think
I don't know. I think it's better than the extra.
You think it's better? So maybe right there.
I think it would go somewhere.
Was
Either
it-
I would almost put it in line with this one, but that's just me. So
So,
I would say you could go on either
what do you think,
side.
Josh? You think in front of Orbit?
No, because the Orbit has much more chewability to me.
Okay. So put it in front or behind
Yeah, yeah.
it? Okay. Huh.
Definitely keeps its flavor though.
Yep, it's
Oh,
the extra was the one that we found that didn't keep the flavors.
yeah.
So I wonder if we should put Eclipse in front of extra since
No.
that one kept its flavor.
To me, the Eclipse was the worst.
Just how spicy it is.
Because to me, I could not sit and chew a piece of that more than 30 seconds.
It was pretty strong. If you've got really bad breath, Eclipse
Like the
is
guy from
probably-
Seinfeld.
Yeah, then Eclipse is probably your gum.
Carry on the Mickey Mouse Tower.
Uh,
If you're eating like dog poop, and you're like, okay, now I gotta go see my significant other who doesn't eat dog poop, maybe you chew a couple boxes of Eclipse.
there you go. That'll clear your palate.
There you go.
Our next one, our final, is 5 gum. And this one is Spearmint Rain.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So,
Let it rain. Oh hey, traditional sticks.
yeah. And by the way, isn't this made by Wrigley's too?
I don't know.
It is.
Man, Wrigley's has the
They've
The
market on the gum.
Yeah, cornered the market on gum.
Yeah, it says Wrigley's. Not very well, but you can see it right there.
Spearmint Rain.
Do you know why it's called 5 gum? It tingles all 5 senses.
Oh.
Does it tingle all 5 senses?
I can't hear it. He's right. I can't hear it. I can't feel it. It's definitely a smoother mint.
Mm-hmm. Way better than Eclipse.
If it makes sense, it kind of tastes like water. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the rain part I think
Yeah.
is, but it's just kind of how a hydrating sort of taste.
Yeah. That's really weird, but also I like that a lot.
Does it make you tingly?
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know that it would do as much for your breath. I think as far as gum goes, this is right up there with the double mint.
I agree.
But the question is, which one's better?
So maybe we should rate them in different categories, like as far as taste and something you wanted to chew. Double mint. 5.
I would give this like number 1 in taste
Mhm.
and chewability.
I like the hydrating
Yeah.
part of this, and this didn't have that.
But this is kind of like your classic gum flavor right here. The double mint.
Double mint is.
Yeah.
So
I love me some double mint.
I think we can all agree to put this in first place.
I agree. But if you got really stanky breath, Eclipse.
Mhm.
And yeah, so next time you go through the checkout, you know which ones to get. Now, if you're going for peppermint, that's a different story. We don't have the answer for that yet.
If you want us to, like, comment, and subscribe, and
Let us know.
tell us what else you want us to do.
And
Until then, stay classy, San Diego.
we'll see you guys next time.
Signing out.